Hello and welcome to another Mailrite workshop. I'm Adam and I'm here with Jonathan, the founder of Mailrite, and I'm the co-founder and owner of Explore Marketing. Today, we are going to be talking about how to get real estate listings with video marketing in 2022. Such an important topic, right, Jonathan?
Well, yeah, I would say it's one of the most important subjects in digital marketing aimed at the real estate agent this year.
Absolutely. Yeah. And what we're going to go over are 5 key easy video marketing ideas for you as a realtor that you can implement onto your social media. The use of videos, I feel like we still need to explain why, but here's 3 kind of quick, important, crucial statistics on why video. The first is that over 70% of homeowners prefer to work with someone who uses video in their marketing. So if you're not using video, you're part of that 30% crowd, which isn't good. The other thing is that like 4 times, over 400% more inquiries you'll have on your listings when you use video versus without using video. So 400%, over 400%, which is crazy. And then lastly, the third statistic would be that over 150% more organic traffic to websites with video. So if you're using video, you're nailing all of those. Now it's just a matter of like what in the content. And I think, Jonathan, we're gonna also do a video down the road on what kind of gear and things that people can use just to help them along the way too.
Yeah, I think that would be great.
Yeah, be really good.
Do that next week if you're up for it.
Let's do it.
You can advise rather than me.
Yeah, I love it. I do video and photos and stuff for my marketing job as well. So it's fun to be able to share some of the quick tips and pro tips to help you. And really, that's the only reason we are doing this is we want to help you be successful with your real estate and grow your business. So, all right, let's jump into this. So the 5 key easy video marketing is, the first one is educational videos. So tell us a little bit about those, Jonathan.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe I should retitle that to super local, because I don't, there's 2 ways of taking education videos. You could be educating people through the process of buying a house, buying a home, or what I think is more useful is going super local, super micro.
Yeah.
Not only talking about your city or town, but really concentrating on a subdivision, a particular area, going through the local areas. By doing that, you're gonna, if somebody does a search in YouTube or in Google in general, and they're looking for a house in a particular area, there's a small chance that your video is going to come up in search.
Yeah.
And number 2, if you look at some of our other videos, and you should, and subscribe to our channel.
Got some good stuff.
Yeah, we've got some good stuff that's growing. Adding it to what we call evergreen content, that's pages that you don't have to touch every month. You can write up a good write-up about that particular subdivision or sub area. Do a good write-up, and then by adding the video to it, it will make it even more attractive and more searchable for Google than your competitors. That bit of extra work will put you in the top 10% of all 100% of all agents. What do you reckon?
Yeah, that's good. I feel like we're going to have some overlap today in some of these key things, these 5 things. And with that, I would also add, what are ways you can help your prospects and your clients be winners by the things you can educate them on, with the resources that you can provide them with, steps along the way as far as real estate in that process, and working with lenders. And in addition to the other things that Jonathan was talking about, you can even do like how-tos, like staging tips and curb appeal tips, and If you're thinking about upgrading something because it'll bring more value to your house, realtors really know, most of them, what areas and things you can do to get the most bang for your buck. So those are things that you can share about that are also educational and help your clients and your prospective clients be winners too. So educational videos are important. Anything else to that one?
No, I think they just want to look at some of the other videos about, especially about producing websites and content and focusing on super local. We've got some good videos on the channel about that.
Yeah, lots of tips.
Watch them, folks.
Yep, we'll include that in the description there. And hey, if you're liking what you're hearing, we would love for you to give us a little bit of support. So if you can give us a thumbs up, click the subscribe button, and also pound that notification bell so you get notified when we post these videos, we would greatly appreciate it. After all, we're doing this for you. So, all right. So second thing is a behind the scenes video. Tell us a little bit about that one.
Well, I think the great thing, folks, is unlike, and I'm not being disparaging here, your local plumber or your local handyman or electrician. I'm sure there's people that view that there's plumbers, electricians that make videos on YouTube and get good audiences.
I follow some of them and I love it. Well, I think they're ahead above the rest, which is what's going to happen to the realtors when they do it.
Yeah, I follow the car mechanics. I have no plans to service my own car though, but I don't know why I'm deluding myself. But the great thing is, folks, seriously, is everybody to some extent is interested in property. You've just got a fantastic audience, and by looking at the figures, folks, there's an insatiable appetite about any video about property in the local area, houses that are unusual. If you're starting out, you just video the open houses that you're doing for other agents, and again, you need to watch some of the other videos, because our last video, it's one if you want a new agent and you're looking to get the wheels rolling, doing open houses is a great idea of building up, getting referrals. And you should video those open houses and get them on your, and use it as a pre-marketing way of marketing the open house, but also as long as you mark it up the right way when it comes to SEO, it's going to show up in future for that particular local area. So it's a win-win.
Yeah, definitely. And when it's behind the scenes, like, what does it take to even have an open house? I mean, you're setting up flags, setting up signs. Some people do balloons. You're posting on social media. You're doing Facebook Lives, right? And plus, hopefully you got some like cheese and wine or some beverages or something just to kind of wet people's taste buds and get them there.
You do the house, but thanks for that, Adam.
Yeah.
You need, they also want to see the back, what's going on in the background, and that gives you that gives you a much more credibility as well. So it's a real win.
It does. Plus, they're seeing, what it takes to be a realtor. A lot of people think, hey, all you do is collect, a paycheck for $10,000, $20,000, $30,000, and you're not doing much. Well, the reality is you do a ton out there. And even feel free to who are the people that you work with when it comes to behind the scenes stuff, some background to who they are, what they do, if they're on your team with you, or, what are some of the things that you do to be a successful realtor, or the steps you're taking as a new realtor so you can be successful. Share about those things and, tell your story. People want to know the story and they want to know the authentic you. So show them a little bit about that when you're doing open houses or whatever it is you're doing as a realtor. So, okay, third thing, and we can't overemphasize these, and I feel like every time we talk about this, John and I get excited, but it's the testimonial videos. So share a little bit about that, Jonathan.
Well, that is the gold, the Rolls Royce of
It's the
testimonials.
diamonds and the platinum and everything else.
It's the Rolls Royce of testimonials.
It is.
You know, this is an area where a lot of agents really fall flat on their face, and you don't want to be one of them. You've got to be merciless, methodical. And if you're starting out, you just can get testimonials of people that know you in general about what type of person are you, trustworthy. It does, you know, get some testimonials up on your website, on Zillow, on your Google local profile. That's really important.
Yeah.
But if you start, you know, getting some real clients, you've got to be focused like a exorcist missile about getting the testimonial out of them. It's best, you know, when the day that they've signed the house, you should have a greet and meet celebration, you know, give them a gift. That's when, you know, they are in love with you. That's when you plonk your kit and you do a video and they give a testimonial. You know, it only has to be 30, 40, 50. If it's a bit longer, the better, but you need to get something, and you need to be methodical about this, because if you are, this is going to pay so much in return. It's going to be unbelievable.
Yeah. And you know what? Everyone's got one of these, and you want to make it as convenient and easy as possible. So like Jonathan said, I mean, when you're at the title company and you're signing and you're just feeling the vibe and everybody's happy and you just close the deal, you're happy because you're going to get a paycheck. You made some people, you know, enjoy their time and a successful transaction. Get that on video, walk outside, get a couple trees behind them or whatever, and have them share how awesome the experience was and how awesome you were, because they're probably going to say that, but how much better if they say you're awesome instead of you say you're awesome. So capture those moments, you know, every chance you get, because they are literally gold. And people trust reviews like that. It's like a word of mouth referral nowadays. So we can't, again, overemphasize how important that is. So anything else with that one?
No, but it's of all the things that we outlined, that's the one.
That's huge.
That's the one you want to do, folks. And Google will just love you, especially if you put it on your Google profile area.
Yeah,
and tag it
exactly.
Up. And we, like, again, I've been a bit of a magpie here. We got a couple of videos about how to set up your Google business profile.
Yeah, we do.
We go through it quite extensively, so watch that and get it done, folks.
Yeah, and we also have some written ways that with a couple of our plans on how to implement reviews and make it a little more seamless and easy for you. So check out mail-right.com and you can see those plans. You can book a demo with us. We'd love to show you how we can further help you besides these free videos. So take a look at that. Let's get into the fourth thing, which we kind of touched a little bit on, but not totally, but home tour videos. Share about that a little bit more.
Yeah, I jumped the gun a little bit. I'm sorry about
that. Okay, it all kind of overlaps.
But, you know, like I say previously, people love watching, learning about houses.
Yeah.
They just lap it up. So do video tours. You know, when you get a house that comes on the market, you know, recently you didn't literally have to do anything almost. You know, you had multiple bids. You know, those days are probably going. You're probably going to have to market the house a bit more effectively in the coming months.
Yeah.
Doing a video of the house, using it on Facebook, social media, Instagram, putting it on your YouTube channel, getting it out there, and you know, you can put it in one of your evergreen subsection of areas so you can show some of the houses that you've sold. This is all great stuff
on your website.
Yeah,
you know, and I guess think about it logically, like what makes you want to look at houses? What gets you excited about houses? why do people watch HGTV and, you know, Fixer Upper and Magnolia and those kind of things on TV? It's because we all love it, which we already talked about. But, you know, again, share about things that stand out. Maybe there's a really cool water feature. Maybe there's like a hidden door that leads to a library. Maybe it's just a really cool, you know, vanity sink and faucet that's just a little bit different than what the norm is, that will kind of attract people to want to keep watching that video and maybe research a little bit more about you because of what you're posting about. So, you know, think a little bit outside the box when you can and highlight things that maybe aren't always the norm. Of course, everybody wants to do luxurious $1 million plus homes and stuff. So, you know, if you're getting those listings, good on you. And highlight those things because it goes a long way because people want to see them. Okay, we ready for the last one? The fifth and final would be local area videos or area videos. So, you know, we get into this quite a bit. We probably refer to it, I think, almost on all our videos, but we share about being the digital mayor and what that entails. So share a little bit about that, Jonathan.
Well, you know, just be honest about your area, the sub areas you're talking about, you know, be honest about it. You know, you're not trying to appeal to everybody. You're just trying to appeal for the right person for that home. So, you know, just going through, look, if you're not about the outdoors and you don't like
we shouldn't be talking then. No.
If you don't like the outdoors and you don't like the Four Seasons, you don't want to live in Reno, and you definitely don't want to live in Bend.
Definitely not.
It's not going to be your cup of tea, is it?
Yeah.
You know, if you like it hot, you know,
Arizona's calling your name.
Yeah. So you just need to be honest about your area, the things that you think are fantastic about it, some of the things. Look, one of the problems of Reno, it's getting a bit better. Two things that come to mind a little, you know, it's a great city, it's a great area. I've been here a number of years, but education, the public schools in the area weren't fantastic. They're trying to change that a bit. And second, Reno, the city centre was a bit drab.
What's drab mean?
True. It was a bit seedy, be quite truthful about it. It's a bit
That's good.
But they've spent a fair bit. There's been a lot of investment over the past 5-6 years, and the situation's improved there quite a bit. So, but you just need to be honest, and people lap it up. People are moving around a lot more. Obviously, COVID accelerated that to enormous. It's slowed down a bit. It won't be as hot, but I don't see this trend going back to pre-COVID levels either. I think people are going to be moving around a lot more than they used to because of obviously some employers want people to return to work. Others are more realistic. You know, some jobs you can't do remotely. Others are going to be hybrid, where you're going to have to go in like one or twice a week, and the other days you can do it remotely. But in general, the landscape isn't going to go back to pre-COVID days. The world has moved on, and you're not going to get the genie. Well, I think that's the wrong way of putting it, Adam. It's like I was going to say, put the genie back in the bottle. But I think I think a hybrid model, to my own mind, is the best model anyway, if you can do your job. But I also think, so that's my bit. Do those type of videos, become your digital mayor. I think you can't lose. What do you reckon, Adam?
Yeah, and you know, like what is it about those areas? There's this kid, I say kid, he's in his 20s, and he's doing videos, and some of them are basically exactly what we were talking about. And he's talking about 5 reasons to move to Bend or Central Oregon. And he did one I was watching the other day. And this, again, he's in his young 20s. I don't think he's using, $10,000, $20,000 camera equipment like what I have. And he's just making these videos. And one of them has like 30,000 followers, or views on it. And he's getting followers and he's getting business off of these things because he's speaking the truth, like Jonathan said, there's reasons people may not want to live there. It's cold 6 months out of the year here in Bend. And then people move here in the summer when it's 80, 90s or whatever. And then it's like single digits or gets in the minuses a few days or weeks, and people freak out and they're out of here, which is also good for real estate because then you could sell their house.
It's amazing, really, isn't it?
Maybe there's a little strategic input you could have on that.
But the great thing I feel, Adam, is, make sure your telephone number, your contact details are on all the videos.
Yeah.
Make sure.
At least your website at the very least, if hopefully you have one.
But you should have all your mobile, all your contact details at the bottom of the video.
Yeah.
Yep. If you can, write a little, if you can't, at least have a link to an evergreen page about that particular area where you're talking about, or the house you're talking about. Yeah. If you can write if you're talking about an event or something going on in the area, if you can write a post, even the better. But we've got to be realistic. But linking it back to hopefully your WordPress website is going to benefit you, and getting people to your website, and how Google looks, because Google owns YouTube, and doing the same with Facebook, Instagram, whatever social media platform you're utilizing. Have a little bit of a template and a little bit of a system. It will pay dividends.
Yeah, definitely. And just a couple more little ideas for local area videos. Like, what are your favorite places to go and why? What are some of the parks? What are dog parks or off-leash parks where you can bring your animals? Your favorite restaurants, neighborhoods, why? Bike trails, and bring your phone, get your phone out, get a GoPro or whatever, video these things and start showing them. And this is why, because you're really there and you're enjoying it. And you're also showing people like you're the digital mayor, you own that place basically, right? Or at least in your head you do, or you look like it on video, and that's the perception. So, highlight those things. So anything else to wrap it up?
No, I think we're covered. We're given a load. If anybody says to you, a colleague says to you, I don't know what videos to make, send them to this video, because I think we're given a load of ideas about the videos that you could make, haven't we, Adam?
Yeah. Yep. Okay. So you got your educational videos, you got your behind the scenes videos, the testimony videos, the home tour videos, and the local area videos. Okay. Anyways, so we hope you enjoyed your time. If you can, go ahead and give this a like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, smash that sucker, and you'll get more updates on our free MailRite workshops. And again, we have some great plans with websites and other CRM, social media help that we'd love to give you a demo of on how we can help you grow your business like that. Want to give it a little plug there, Jonathan?
Yeah, I do. Just go to the MailRite website, have a look at what we got to offer. It's a great value platform. I think the main thing, what we're really proud about is all the free education we offer when you become a client with us. We will help you if you're doing it yourself, and then we offer services where we can jump in and help you. But I think both me and Adam are really proud of the quality of websites we produce and the platform, but also the education and support that we provide. Yeah.
And the leads that we're generating for realtors. So it's a good ROI. So we'd love to have you join us, and you can check out mail-right.com and we can take it from there. So thanks for joining us, and we will see you next time.
See you soon.